Now we make 8. Yes. Yes. 73 triggers. Resolve all. Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and you know we're going to have some fun whenever you see this card right over here. And I keep trying to not build decks around this, but people keep sending me decks built around this card because I keep building more decks around this card. So there just are so many options, so many things to do. And so this one actually comes from another YouTuber, Nocturnal Duck. He's going to stop doing videos for a while. He's starting back up again, so go check out his channel. But he sent me this one to me. He's like, dude, you got to check this out. This looks really fun. And I got to say, this looks really, really fun. So first off, the main idea, Mystic Reflections, is whenever you get to target a creature and you get to make a bunch of copies of it whenever you make tokens or whatever, that kind of thing. So I'll read it out. Choose target non-legendary creature. The next time one or more creatures or planeswalkers enter the battlefield this turn, they enter as copies of the chosen creature. So the basic idea is copies of Righteous Valkyrie is just the best thing in the world. And I did change up the deck from what he was doing, but like I just, that's what I typically do. I always change up people's decks and then I do it my own way, but it's fun. Anyway, so Righteous Valkyrie is just awesome. So whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. So if Skyclave Cleric enters the battlefield, we get to gain 3 life off of its toughness, as well as the 2 life that it enters the battlefield with as well. So 5 life right there, pretty nice stuff. Righteous Valkyrie also says as long as you have at least 7 or more life than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. So the basic idea is that we can do things like target Myriad Construct, which also says whenever it becomes a target of a spell, sacrifice it and create a number of 1/1 colors construct artifact creature tokens equal to its power. So if we were able to kick it, it can end up being really, really big. If it already have like a Righteous Valkyrie out, it can be a little bit bigger as well, but equal to its power. So then we target it with either Shepherd of the Flock or Flicker of Fate. And we get to make a bunch of tokens, which then we hold up 1 mana, potentially 2 mana with Mystic Reflection if we didn't foretell it, and then we get to all those tokens that enter the battlefield will now become copies if we can target a Righteous Valkyrie of our own or one of theirs, or whatever creature that they have on board. We can just like, you know what, let's make copies of those. Then we get to make a bunch of Righteous Valkyries, which is the main game plan. The main thing we're trying to do is make a bunch of these, which all enter the battlefield, all gain life off of each other, except for like itself. And then we get a really, really big board. That's the basic idea. We gain all the life. We have a really big board. It's really hard to beat. We have a few different ways to be making tokens as well as gaining life to make sure that we have life gain going on. Raven's Warning comes in the deck. This is one of the main game plan that the Nocturnal Duck was having. I kind of brought in a few extra things for removal in the main game or main deck, where Skyclave Apparition. I didn't change it up too much, but sideboard as well just kind of has like a bunch of different removal spells, you know, whatever we need in the situation. Raven's Warding is a little bit hard to work with that because you put the card on top of your library and then you hope you can have it by the next turn and it's still relevant. That's one of the biggest issues with Raven's Warning, but with it being able to gain less life and make tokens, it does just everything that we want it to as well. It potentially draws us cards with anything that's flying, which, hey, we have stuff that has flying as well. And then we also have Orval, the R form, which can copy our Omen of the Suns, copy our Raven's Warnings, which also make, you know, tokens which can make more copies of Righteous Valkyrie. We can also just use it when we're casting a Shepherd of the Flock and have it enter the battlefield as a Righteous Valkyrie. Like for 2 mana, I'd rather have a 4 mana version of this than a Shepherd of the Flock. Just saying, it's a little bit better. And if that's the only thing we've got going for us, that might just be the thing that we do. We do play a little bit controlly to try to set up the combo. So we have Doomscar if we need to. You know, Skyclave Apparition also really good to be copying with Orvar's. Even if we're blinking it back with Shepherd of the Flock, not the worst play ever. And that's kind of the game plan. In the mana base, because we have Skyclave Clerics and Maria's Call, which are really, really good lands here for us, but it's a lot of tapped lands, and that's where we're also needing to be a little bit more controlly. So we have the Doomscars in here for sure. But we have 20 basic lands, 25 altogether here. I was debating on throwing like another Amari's Call into the sideboard just so that we have an extra lands, so we can maybe get up to some other stuff. But for the most part, I think it's pretty good. Ugin here, you know what, actually, I'm going to take out 1 card here and add in Shatter the Sky into the sideboard as well. We'll take out 1 Sorcerer's Spyglass, and we'll go Shatter, because I think that we do want 1 more board wipe of some sort. So we'll bring in 1 copy of Shatter here as well, just because I want that in the sideboard so we can just dig it up with Raven's Warning. There's times that just is what matters, you know? All right, so this is the deck. Let's go and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and have some fun making copies with Orvar, which, by the way, we can also just Flicker of Fate, Shepherd of the Flock with Righteous Valkyrie with Orvar, and that makes copies as well, which is also good stuff. Or copy everything else if we want to. So that's it. Let's jump into it. Here we go. Let's do. Up against Inguriel, and we're on the play. 1 land gives us our best plays. Basically, we don't have any blue mana. We don't have like the rest of the combo, but we do have Righteous Valkyrie, which is nice, and no other clerics. Yeah, I guess we do mulligan here. 2 lands again. This one, I guess we keep. I don't know. All right, we'll get down to 5. Man. All right, we got 3 lands, so we're gonna keep this. We're gonna drop Raven's Warning, and I think Raven's Warning will go removal, or we could just go for Doomscar and keep a Raven's Warning instead. That way, this does target some other stuff, but this can also grab some things from the sideboard. So yeah, we'll try that out. Why not? All right, so Skyclave Cleric tapped. Pass the turn. Well, hello there. Well, starting the game, getting down to 5, always a little bit hard to, like in this format too, man, it's so hard to actually win that way. Let's foretell the Doomscar. We'll hold off on tracking the land. I mean, getting out Raven's Warning, just gaining us 2 life, putting on a blue bird isn't the worst play, just by itself. All right, Self a Savior, but we do know that they're at least having something indestructible here. All right, let's go ahead and crack this. Double Doomscar, also not the worst. Grab Island, foretell this one. 2 cards in hand, kinda. Pass the turn, what you got, sir? Compassion Orator. Gains more life. Yep, all the clerics, which is actually really good for us. If we find a Mystic Reflection, we can make copies of clerics, which can be swell. Swell indeed. All right, so this whenever it becomes target. Let's go ahead and just Doomscar. They probably save the Cleric of Life's Bond. We get to Doomscar on the next turn as well. Should be okay. We don't need a lot of blue mana. How much blue mana do I need? I'm not sure if I even need 2. We do have a Mary's Call to play at some point, which we have lots of other white sources, so we'll go ahead and throw this out for now on blue, and then just hopefully no more blue sources. Then life's great. Okay, Foretell is something of their own. Not really playing too much. That's good signs. Good stuffs there. Gates of Isfel. Do I want to get out Myriad Construct or Raven's Warning? Gaining life, being able to draw some cards might be valuable here. We already have something for board wipe, so I might not care too much here. And we could hold off until 7 mana and play this for a lot more, although they don't have non-basic lands. This is so it gets enters battlefield, get +1/+1 for each non-basic land your opponents control. So right now that's 0. You know. All right, we gain some life though, no blocks, take 3, down to 11. We get to hopefully swing in and draw a card here with the bird. That's the dream. The ultimate dream. Giant killer. We can also flicker the Raven's Warning. All right, so swing in. We're building up the combo. We just need a target. Honestly, if we have if we get to still, ooh, Cosmos Elixir deck. Okay, this is fun. This is fun stuff. Right, this is probably Righteous Valkyrie Clerics with just a lot of life gain and value in general. I love that you actually get to see their hand as well. That's pretty sweet stuff. All right, I could also just sacrifice Gates of Isfel. Is there a better play here? We know they're going to be playing out another creature most likely. Let's just pass the turn. They might have the Glorious Protector with these cards, which does kind of protect them from a board wipe. All right, swings in. Draw 2 cards or use the Raven's Warning. Let's yeah, let's just draw the 2 cards. Down to 7. Might not be a bad time to play Cosmos Elixir. It's on the end step, so they gain 2 life right away. Then they can start drawing cards on the next turn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and draw here. All right, Righteous Valkyrie, sweet stuff. We wouldn't mind like an Orvar or something. Let's go with, what do we want to put on top? We're down to 5 lands now because I just sacrificed something. Glass Casket's not the worst. Angel of Destiny could be kind of fun. Maybe just another board wipe with a Shatter, just to have more. I don't have a Mystic Reflections in the sideboard, which is kind of funky, but also we have 4 to draw in the main deck, so there's that. Orvar could be fun. All right, what keeps us alive longer? I think it's either Glass Casket or Shadow the Sky. Let's go Glass Casket because we already saw some other, well, let's go Shadow the Sky. Okay, Shadow the Sky on top. Let's play out, let's go Myriad Construction here. Swing in. I'm fine with this dying here, so that's all good. To play out a Cleric or an Angel and a Cleric. It's kind of annoying. Taps it down. All right. If they're not going to put any more to the board, then we just get to Doomscar or Shatter here, which means we both get to draw a card. All right, attack in. Wouldn't mind a land right now, honestly, but I can also go Flicker of Fate, which sacrifices this. I can go Righteous Valkyrie into that. We just make a really wide board. Yeah, we'll Doomscar. Yeah, dead son. Pass the turn. Shepherd of the Cosmos brings stuff back. Another Cleric. Selfless Savior. All right. That is annoying. Speaker of the Heavens. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay, pass to my turn. They get to gain some life. Doomscar off the top. So they sacrifice, they keep Cosmos Shepherd alive. We take 2. Or sorry, we take 3, go down to 2. We have some life gain with Righteous Valkyrie. We want to hit a land so I can go Righteous Valkyrie into Omen of the Sun, so we can just gain a little bit more life. So let's cast the Shadow of the Sky now while they don't have 4 or higher. So yeah, board wipe again. I'm guessing these are 2 board wipes. So we just need a, man, the Cosmos Elixirs are actually really annoying. They're going to get lots of extra value. Oh, and the haste. That's right. I forgot about that guy. I forgot it has haste as well. All right. Well, that's a good game. Mulliganing down to 5. It's really hard to win in that kind of spot. All right, we against Map Man. And this hand isn't the worst. We have Skyclave Cleric. We have, I mean, we're on a slow hand, but also get to Yorion deck. We'll try this out. Myriad Constructs are definitely the most awkward part of this hand. There we go. Life's a lot better now. Orvar the All-Form, yeah, I'd love it, but no. We have to find a Mystic Reflection for like this deck actually to work, which is awkward. All right, so we're hoping for a land so I don't have to play the Skyclave Cleric out. In that case, we play it out. Pass the turn. Playing real slow here. All right, it doesn't look like the Ultimatum deck, which is a good sign. Board wipe would be annoying. Let's go for Raven's Warning, or do I actually go for the Righteous Valkyrie right now? I'd rather kind of play it out when I have the combo. So let's hold off on it. Unless I have like multiples, then it's good to play. We can gain life a little bit earlier. All right, yep, kills there. That's annoying. All right, we can get out Omen of the Sun to not have to deal with this as well. Or we're going to go Righteous Valkyrie into Skyclave Cleric, which does get us high enough to have enough. Don't have it this turn, but hopefully it stays alive. They've already played an Elsewith's Nightmare. Let's actually just go Myriad Construct. It's just a big body. It's a 4/4. Let's start putting some pressure on. They can take either Omen of the Sun or Flicker of Fate, but at least we're playing stuff. Like, I don't want to be completely reactive. I do want to start going on the offensive a little bit here. So Flicker of Fate actually is awkward with Myriad Construct because it sacrifices before it gets to exile. So Flicker of Fate, yeah, there's like, okay, there's some sort of combo going on. This is a combo piece. Get it out of there. Fair play. I feel like there's so many pieces to this combo, though, that it's really hard to actually like pull off. All right, we get to put something on top of the library. What do we want in this matchup? I just realized I didn't put Skyclave Apparitions in the sideboard. That's probably one of the better ones, just because it hits Doom Foretold and whatnot. I feel like this has got to be a Doom Foretold deck with Solemns, Sagas, Shepherd of the Flock. All right, well, we do have some of the combo going off now. Yeah, right. Mystic Reflection would be really nice here. What do we want? A land wouldn't be the worst. Orvar's also kind of interesting. I guess just negate, probably. It's one of the best cards we can have here. So we have, let's go ahead and play out Righteous Valkyrie with Shepherd to bring it back if we need to. Hold on to Skyclave Cleric. You can play that out and hold up negate on the next turn. That gets us up to enough life past the turn. Exile our graveyard. That's cool. Yorion. Yeah, blinks to Solemn. Get some more ramp. And pass the turn. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if we find the one issue with the Raven's Warning too is without Mystic Reflection in the sideboard, and maybe that's just my biggest thing. I need to get Mystic Reflection in the sideboard. The other side of it though is that we've had a Raven's Warning, I feel like, in every hand, and we don't find it until later. All right, so we get to gain 5 life, which gets us up to 7. So Skyclave Cleric up to 7. Nice. Hold up negate and Shepherd. Swing in and might as well swing in. This does lower a life total if they swing in, swing back, I guess. They can double block. Yeah, let's just swing in. Draws a card, that's fine. Pass the turn. This is a really funky card. It's definitely fun if you can make the things happen. So we can return it back to our hand, get 6 3/3s out on the board here. So if Righteous Valkyrie doesn't die, that is probably the best game plan. Is just kill all the Myriad Constructs in the world. Do we need to hold up the negate though? And having one more land would be nice. They're holding up 3 mana. If they have like Soul Shatter in this deck, right? They are playing blue mana as well. All right, we're gonna risk it for the brisket. Okay, blink the Myriad Construct. We get 6 3/3s with Righteous Valkyrie out. Oh, they have something in response. Yeah, it's probably just kill Righteous Valkyrie. Mythos. Well, they had that anyway. So we get 4. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, man, a land would be so nice here. Creating a bunch of Solemn Simulacrums wouldn't be the worst. Okay, I think I just want to foretell this so I can go Omen of the Sun into that on the next turn. Also, still hold up Negate. Yeah, let's do that. So foretell Mystic Reflection. Pass the turn. Oh man, we got it a turn too late. That would have been so sweet. I mean, if they target it in response, that is really bad. Doom Foretold. We lose Skyclave Cleric. Do I actually care about this right now? They sacrifice their Solemn, which isn't the best. Let's negate. It is probably their best thing. We're not going to hold up negate on the other turns, and so might as well just get some value out of it now. Hopefully that gets us into a leading position. All right, don't need any more blue mana. Just grab a white source here. Plains. Omen of the Sun at instant speed. That gets us up to enough mana to Myriad Construct to make it really big. If it ever gets targeted, then we just have a massive amount of tokens, and then Righteous Valkyrie at any time is good too. They didn't attack in last turn, right? They didn't attack in. It's weird. Okay, Omen of the Sea. Or should I do this when they're tapped down? How much blue mana do they have? 2 on top. All right, let's actually just do this now. I just want the value, and it's our only play, so we're doing it. So Omen of the Sun. Target Solemn Simulacrum. So 2 Solemns. Sweet. Get 2 lands. Island. We don't really need more blue mana, but whatever. We have plenty. Okay, pass the turn. And a little bit more life gain. And now if they do have some sort of like board wipe it or whatever, we at least get to draw some cards. Now we have Myriad Construct to go off with. There's a Cultivate. Doesn't help us with the non-basics, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still not that many, but a 9/9 is not the absolute worst. Righteous Valkyrie. All right, we're doing Myriad Construct first. Yep, with kicker. They still have to be careful because we can just give everything the +3/+3. So they're holding up removal is basically what's happening here. And so we want to put a little bit more pressure on the board state in general. So let's go ahead and swing in, try to draw some cards. Or get their life a little bit lower. Yep. We draw 2, they draw 1. All right, has Omen of the Sea. What else can we find here? I mean, more Righteous Valkyries is good. We could also just find the 2 other combo pieces, right? That would be pretty sweet. So draw a card, Raven's Warning. Not a combo piece, not a combo piece. Pretty much a dead card. Sweet. The best. All right. They're digging through the deck trying to find, what is it? It's not going to be Ultimatum, I don't think. They need 1 more blue source for the... Oh, actually, Emergent Ultimatum they do have enough mana for. Down to 25. With Raven's Warning and Righteous Valkyrie, we have lethal. That gives us 2. We get to do lots and lots. All right. A massive something. Is this like a... No, Hydra Crisis is out of the format now. Crawling Barons? Sacrifices with Omen of the Sea. We're in pretty good shape, I think. Keeps 2 on top. Never mind. They keep keeping 2 on top. Like, they've not had a bad thing off the top yet. Undo inversion. All right. Well, that is annoying. Raven's Warning. Righteous Valkyrie. Hope for not another board wipe. That's still 7 power on the board. Ooh, yeah. It's like they kept something on top and it was really good. How about that? Raven's Warding for the Sorcerer's Spyglass would have been really nice. I guess maybe we should have done that anyway. But I wasn't totally sure what they were playing just yet. Alright, Elsewith's Nightmare. I guess we foretell everything so that we don't have anything to discard, right? Since nothing is good here. I'm not sure if we even have a shot, though. Hey, you can look at our hand and discard something, but all of it is foretold now, so... Ha! We did a thing. Because Ugin is at 4, and our life total is still fairly high, I'm going to hold off for like 2 more turns. To give us a shot. Crawling Barrens, okay, never mind. We're dead pretty quick. So we're dead in 2 turns. Swings in. I don't really like where we're at now. All right, down to 18. Fast to my turn. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's game. Good game, sir. Ouch. All right, we're on the play. We have a 4/4 on turn 4. We have Mystic Reflection, which is I want to go ahead and keep it just because I've been having a hard time finding Mystic Reflection with this, and so boom, bam, we got it. Life's great. 2 white sources, 2 blue sources. We're in good shape. Not the worst shape, at least. Yeah, none of the other things that we need. We can find a Doomscar. Life's great. Not a Doomscar. All right, foretell Mystic Reflection. Make him start thinking. Ooh. It's got to be a Sot coming or something of value. Oh, tons of value, but probably not as good. Oh, we get to have all the fun, though, and that's what matters. All right, Forest. What are we up against here? Looks like something fun, and I like fun. First time you kick a spell, or the first kick spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. Intriguing. Do I actually want to Apparition this? I feel like there's going to be other things that are better. Let's just play out Mary's Call tapped. I'm feeling a little bit better about where we're at now. We have Skyclave Apparition. We can turn whatever big thing they play into this if we need to. Life's okay. We can also turn a construct into an apparition if we need to. And this does target a creature that we have, so we can always just target this and it dies. Yeah, pass to my turn. Construct. Yeah, that's right. Fear the 4/4. Ha! It's not ever fun seeing all basic lands, though, with this card. I feel like this card is better in older formats, but also much worse because it's not that. It's a fun combo card. That's what we're going for. Still hasn't kicked anything. No kick in here. All right. We have the full combo, right? All right. Let's just do the full combo then. Sweet. All right. So, yes, Righteous Valkyrie. Play this out. Mystic Reflection onto Righteous Valkyrie. Shepherd of the Flock. I can do it at instant speed, so I guess we'll hold off. This is instant speed as well. So, yeah, pass the turn. Jace. kicked. It's cheaper. Yep, fun stuff. I do feel like this Jace needed to see more play than it did. You know, it's one of those, like, if you have 5 mana, it does draw you 2 cards and potentially the same thing on the next turn. Potentially. There is tons of value here. It's just like it doesn't do anything besides card draw value. Oh no, into the Royal. Oh, that stops our whole combo. Rude. Gosh dang it, I should have done it earlier. I can target this first and see if it actually resolves or not. And then I don't have to hit the Ephemerate Construct. Ah. Alright, I guess we keep holding it up and fire it off when we can. Alright, let's go for... yeah, we'll just Apparition. And maybe just hit one of these guys. All right, so the reason why I'm hitting this is that they lose a chance to kick here. So I'm wanting them to go ahead and fire off the Into the Royal now, because now they have the chance to go for Into the Royal. All right, sweet. So now we're gonna go for our combo. So Mystic Reflection onto Righteous Valkyrie. Construct. Sacrifices. We do lose Shepherd, but that's fine. Just a few of the Righteous Valkyries. Yeah, just a little bit. 21 triggers with that. Yes, all of the life gain. Yeah, everything's really... Oh, just a few 12/12s. You know. Nothing. Oh my gosh. 212 life. And blue-green doesn't have any like real answers for this, right? So yeah, swing at face. You can have the Jaces to figure out something. Let's at least get their life total going down. And 212, can you kill us? Really hope this wasn't a fair deck, because now I don't know what you got. I don't think I can keep one on top. So I mean, bouncing stuff does deal with us a little bit. What does this do? Aura kicked, doesn't untap during that creature's untapped step. Oh, gotcha, yeah. All right, I mean, sure. That kind of deals with stuff. Bouncing does make everything a little bit smaller. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say blue right now doesn't have a bounce all permanents effect, which is lucky. Up against Almorema, and we have a decent control hand, so we'll keep this. A lot of tapped lands, which is annoying, which means we should have a better chance of finding the non-tapped lands after this. All right, Skyclave Cleric. Boros. Doomscar seems pretty good against the Boros, as well as all the life gain and stuff. You know, it's not the worst. Not an untapped land. Well, we do still foretell this. All right, Naya. It is fun playing in free play right now. I'm in free play just because I find that I play the most fun games there typically. It is fun to be finding out new meta stuff, and like whenever I have a more competitive deck, I definitely like taking it more into everything else. But whenever we're just playing like something fun and janky, this is just a blast. All right, Temple Lightman. I could gain 2 life here. I actually might keep that. It's another land, which is nice. But it's also just life gain for the Righteous Valkyrie. Which, what do I feel like they have right now? Well, we're gonna foretell anyway. Because now we can go Righteous Valkyrie, play a tapped land. I guess this isn't really tapped, but then gain a lot of life with Righteous Valkyrie. We can also just play out a tapped land, play out like Omen of the Sun. All right, Constellation. That changes things up. Showdown of the Scalds. What else are they gonna be playing here? All right, let's go ahead and try for the Righteous Valkyrie. If I play out a land here, I get to Omen of the Sun and Skyclip Cleric, which makes an even actually wider board. So yeah, let's do that. I mean, that's another way to win this matchup is just have a bunch of 3/3s, you know, or bigger stuff. Transcend the Envoy. Okay, this might be actually, this is runes. This is the I have all of the runes, fear me card. Yeah, which is a really good deck and completely terrifying. We might need a Doomscar. We'll see. We're not in any hurry just yet. But I also might be completely wrong about that. Do I just need a Doomscar? Man, I hate losing the Righteous Valkyrie. So the issue is if they find the guy that gets runes for free, they get to win on one turn, basically. So let's Fable Passage. I think we're just gonna do Doomscar, play Skyclave Cleric out as a blocker. Yeah, grab an island, swing. Yeah, they can't have this many combo pieces, and we have to respond. So yeah, Doomscar. Oh man, I should not have been greedy and thrown out the Righteous Valkyrie. I should have recognized what deck it was a little bit quicker. Yeah, so yeah, the runes. It basically comes down to if they have this card, it's a very, very terrifying deck. Because if they have, yeah, so they had the Runeforged Champion. If they have the Transcendent Envoy as well, they get to put all of the runes onto them basically in one turn. Okay, gives it speed. All right. No Transcendent Envoy. Life's a little bit better. We're probably just going to throw out another Doomscar. We just need to make sure this guy does never stays on the board for too long. So we'll just chump for now. Yeah. All right, so Doomscar again. Hold up Omen of the Sun, pass the turn. I mean, this is a really expensive way to kill the one creature that matters, but that is all that really matters here. So, yeah. Scries. Keeps one on top. That's not a good sign. Land would actually be really nice here. Dude, so much card draw with this deck. It's insane. All right, Omen of the Sun. Yeah, there's land. All right, we do make a really big Myriad Construct, so we'll just go for that for now. I guess. This is... I don't think they can kill us. Unless they have, like... runes that are outside of this color, but now we at least have an 8/8, so no attacks past the turn. We can try to hold off until we can get our combo, and once we have our combo, there's no way they can beat it. So yeah, here we go. What you got, sir? All the card draw. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this get it from the graveyard as well? Or graveyard. Dude, it's so good. Okay, Rune of Sustenance. Draws 2 more cards. Life gain is bad. If I have to pay 2 every time for that, though, that helps. Rune of Might. Trying to find more pieces of the combo. And it's better to probably just hold most of the combo in hand, I think. But at some point, you are going to start running out of runes. All right, we will absolutely trade off here. And then Doomscar on the next turn. This gets more stuff into the graveyard. We still have chump blockers. I think that's actually almost all the Rune of Might. So yeah, there's 4 Rune of Mights, no more trample. What else just got put in the graveyard? Lands. Mystic Reflection is actually huge here. All right, so let's all right, I can use this and use Castle Ardenvel still. So let's pass the turn. So Runeforge Champion, definitely annoying. If they have the Transcendent Envoy, so which one do we target with this? Do we not give them the Runeforge Champion, or do we not give them the Transcendent Envoy? Yeah, so Runeforge Champion, fine. Then get back a Rune of Might from the graveyard. They didn't get back a Rune of Might. That means no trample, which means we have chump blockers for days. I'm fine with that. All right, cool. Rune of Speed. You got it, sir. Draw more cards, digging for the Transcendent Envoy, which means they can just cast him for free. Bergie. All right, board wipe then. They do have another land. All right, so yeah, Bergie also works really well with this. Dude, this deck is fun. I haven't actually played this one yet. This is a fun deck. I'm gonna speed there as well. Still no Rune of Might, so I'm not that worried. If anything, they're just gonna be kind of milling themselves out now, right? Okay, life gain is annoying, but I'm not as terrified. At some point, you just run out of stuff. All right, jump 1, take the 3. I could turn this into a copy of Runeforge Champion. I don't really care for that, though. I don't have any runes. All right, yeah, pass to my turn. Myriad Construct. That is another big dude. What do they have to win here? Do I just board wipe? Need to hold up Mystic Reflection. They have to have Runeforge Champion. And yeah, this is just big enough to block stuff anyway, right? So let's just kick her. Let's do it. Yeah. No attacks, pass the turn. So we have a chump blocker for the one big thing that has Rune of Might. I'm guessing they're also going to be playing the Glory as well. They shouldn't have another Rune of Speed. They do. They have another one? Goodness. All right. Showdown of the Scalds. Goldspin Dragon. This went from like okay to really bad. I down to 20 cards. Our Doomscar is gonna destroy them here. All right, they are just attacking in. All right, that's a good sign. I mean, it hurts, but it's not the worst. They can bring stuff back with the... Okay, they are playing more stuff out. So attack in. One mana. Do they have like Karametra's Blessing in this? I don't think they would. Doomscar. We don't have any tokens to turn their creatures into now. Shepherd the Flock. Okay. Goldspin Dragon is annoying. That does kill us before anything else happens. And if it casts any more cards... So the only hope is they play something out before the Goldspan Dragon. That's the dream here. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nope. Yeah, I think I got too greedy. I should have killed the Bergie. I was like, you know what? They can't do anything just yet. I didn't expect the Goldspan Dragon, honestly. Transcendent Envoy. Yep. I can turn this into another copy of Goldspan Dragon. Oh, yeah. Okay, up to 5. Up to 6. Do they have another Rune of Speed? Would definitely hurt. They shouldn't have another one of those. All right, yep. Down to 3. What can we hit off the top? I think we have one more Doomscar. That would be nice. They got another Shepherd of the Flock though. Yeah, okay. That's game, I believe. Righteous Valkyrie can at least chump block. I can turn it into a Goldspan Dragon, which doesn't do anything. Oh, we got another Mystic Reflection. Yes, should have scried there. That was a misplay. Yep. All right, you got us. Darn it. Oh man, at least their deck went off and did pretty cool stuff. Drats. All right, up against Marujo, and we're on the play. Sweet. We have Righteous Valkyrie. We have actually almost all of the things, so keep this. We will play out Skyclave Cleric tapped here. Pass turn. Now we have all untapped lands. I like that. Raven's Warning. All right, Mystic Reflection. Foretold. I think we just hope for no removal. Play out Righteous Valkyrie. We actually have to bolt ourselves for it, which is a bit awkward. But then we just hope to find one of the pieces that does the things we want. There we go. Well, that's also good. Righteous Valkyrie. Yeah, we need something to be able to target, which I could find unsummon with Raven's Warning. That's right why it's in the sideboard as well. I think I have one more Shepherd of the Flock as well. That's perfectly fine. Like, absolutely perfectly fine. All right, so Married Construct. Okay, they can pay 3 to exile it if need be. I feel like this has got to be like the worst of all of these cards. Sure, you can pay 3 to do that. They see there's some sort of combo going on, but we have enough mana that we find Shepherd of the Flock that we're still fine. If we find Flicker of Fate, we're not as fine. All that glitters, okay. Gotcha, that's why it's going. That's what's going down. All right, take 6 this time. We'll block on the next one, hopefully. Down to 9. Come on. Nope. I could turn my Righteous Valkyrie into Righteous Valkyrie. I could turn the Raven's Warning bird into it as well, which is, I mean, having all of these out is not the worst play ever. So that's at least something I can do on the next turn to keep us alive, if need be. Okay, up to 13. Pass the turn. Are we just chump blocking with Righteous Valkyrie? I guess we'll see if they have lethal or not. I still want to try to go for our combo. All right, gives it protection from white. Does not stop from protection from colorless. Right now it's 8 damage. They could just have Pump Spell. I'm not sure how many Pump Spells they actually have in this. Yeah, well, they're not giving it protection from colorless. We'll just let's stop 8 points of damage. Pass to my turn. Come on. We have 2 cards that work really well here. Pass to my turn. That's not it. All right. It's not the worst. Not the worst. Righteous Valkyrie. We get Raven's Warning. which can let us draw some cards, do some other stuff. Raven's Warning. I mean, now I wish I had just kept the other Valkyrie out. That would have gained us a lot of life. Okay, back up to 19. Life's pretty good. We will swing in. I'm not blocking with this now. Now we have 2 colors to protect against. Yeah, they have a chance of just killing us here, but I'm not feeling like we're in the worst shape. They've got to have some amazing cards to kill us here. They're probably the best ones are like Maul of the Skyclave, which is really good with Fencing Ace. Just a bunch of other auras. Maybe some life gain auras would be good. But nothing has Trample. Yeah, we'll see. Rune Assessments. Yep, there's a life gain. All right, so we get to draw 1 card if we hit, right? And that's all that we get. So yeah, let's just chump block with this. They gain 5 life, but not 10 now. Keep our life total a little bit higher. Orvar is interesting. This is the first time we found Orvar. Sweet. That is fun to find. Dude, I feel like I put so many things in our deck and it never happens. It's a cleric and an angel. Do I get it for both? That'd be sweet. All right, I could just gain all the life here. No, we get to... All right, this is also a decent chump blocker. All right, up to 25 life. I'm not as worried about my life total. Let's go ahead and swing in. They have lots of life gain as well. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Really good jump blocker. Gain a bit more life. Everything gets a little bit bigger. And now we'll get 6 or 8 tokens. Yes. Yes. Which we also make the token with Orvar. I can order it so I can make a token copy of this before, which I can always just do as well. Like I can make another 8/8 and get a bunch of 1/1s. Like that's not the worst play. So this is whenever you cast an instant source spell, if it targets 1 or more permanents you control, create a token copy that's a copy of that permanent. So Mystic Reflection onto even just Righteous Valkyrie will create a copy of Righteous Valkyrie, and then yeah, and that resolves before this does. Okay, Exile's there. And we got to see their hand too, which is actually really nice. All right, Karamanch's Blessing is a thing. That's good to know. But our life total is at 41 now, so less worried. Uh-huh. Yes! Yes! All right. That's the game, sir. Oh, wait. Flicker of Fate's a little bit awkward. We have to let... Okay, yeah, this is a little bit awkward. So, let's grab... What do we want to grab? Glass Casket. Just get rid of that. Yeah, sure. All right, so hold at full control. We actually play out Flicker of Fate first onto Myriad Construct that makes a copy with Orvar. So we're going to have this go first. So make the copy, resolve that one. Now we Mystic Reflection the Righteous Valkyrie. Makes a copy. This is before Reflection triggers, gain some life, that's fine. Yep, just a little bit. Resolve. Now we make 8. Yes. Yes. 73 triggers. Resolve all. Take off our Oh, come on. It's gonna sleep, yeah. Dude, it's you that has the response, so Up to 217. Let's see here, just a little bit more life. Everything has 24. Oh my goodness, 24 toughness. Oh, we're going through each one for each one of these. Dude, just like play it onto something. You're dead. You know it, right? Just like, this would be a lot easier if you would just activate an ability. Because we still have 44 of these to go. Oh my gosh, so much life. This is ridiculous. I love it. All right, into the thousands. I think we'll be around like 2,500. Maybe not quite that high. We'll see. 2,000-ish. All right. Well, 1,777 life is a good place to be, you know? So let's just go ahead and swing in here. If I swing in with everything, we'd end up doing, yeah, good game. I could wait one more turn. That would be fun. And swing in with everything. Just have the ultimate disadvantage. Very much a blessing. Oh, yeah, got us. All right. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so in the wrap up for this deck, it turns out that having a lot of Righteous Valkyries is kind of a good thing to do. If you end up having 9 or 10 on the board, you get up to 1,777 life, which is kind of a good thing to do. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a blast to play. It was definitely super fun. So if you guys enjoy this kind of content, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe. I'm actually losing subscribers right now. Every once in a while, I just don't know why, because I'll like gain like 1,000, or like, sorry, not 1,000, like I've gained up to like 100 every single day. Then all of a sudden I'm like losing them, and I just don't know why, and it really confuses me. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. But yeah, for those who made it to the end of the video, if you guys want to do a secret word, it also lets me know that you guys made it to the end. Secret word is dude, or no, okay, I'm gonna come with a really good one here. Secret word for this one is warning. And everyone will just be like, well, what's the warning? But just do it was warning. All right, thank you guys so much. Bye.